Hi, this is Dennis here, and I've got some very, very important secrets for you targeted individuals like myself, and they're secrets that'll help you be able to prove that you have, in fact, got a radio frequency going to your head to extract brain activity and put it onto a supercomputer, which is actually in control of your brain function, and it's a simulation software that they're using, and it's DARPA that's doing this, and they are using this information that they get from your brain, the activity, to load onto the computer system of a humanoid robot project that they have, and they're creating humanoid robots with your brain activity, and I have the information to probably help set you free from this. And if you want to listen, pay attention closely, because I'm going to tell you some very, very important stuff. The first is that the signal can be heard by putting your finger or your thumb on your cartilage over your ear canal. Push down on that cartilage over your ear canal like you're plugging your ear on the left ear, and listen very closely, as you will hear after about a minute or so of listening very, very closely in a quiet area. You will hear a sound that sounds like a faint snapping sound at a frequency of about 6 cycles per second. So that means 6 hertz. So that would be the pulses of the terahertz, I believe, that they're using on your brain to connect it to the supercomputer, and they're using that also as a link, a communications link, to do the synthetic telepathy communication as well. And another way to hear this is to take and get the app on your cell phone called Frequency Generator, and it's yellow. It's a yellow square, the app is, and it has a like a frequency icon on it, and it has to be Frequency Generator, the yellow one, or actually any of the frequency generators should work. And then you compare that sound that you heard to what the frequency on the frequency generator is producing, and you will be surprised to see that it is right around between 6 to 10 hertz at the most. And the modulation on the application that you're using on the frequency generator should be turned up probably all the way, and it's a digital waveform that they're using, so use the digital waveform, the one that looks like a square wave, instead of the sin wave. And the sin wave is the one that looks like a swirly sign, and that's sin wave. And then the square one that looks like it, like a S, or so to speak, would be the digital waveform. And what you do is you compare the sound that you're getting in your ear with the sound that you're getting in that application on your phone. And then what you do is you tell everyone that you know that you can hear this, and that you believe it's DARPA that's doing it. And also, I have another secret, and that's to take and get the Super Ear application. It's called Super Ear, and get that downloaded on your phone, and take it and turn it to the inside in home mode, indoor, and you turn it all the way up. Make sure the volume, though, is down before you turn it all the way up, otherwise it could damage your ears. So what you need to do is you take the volume or the gain and turn it all the way up so that you can hear the distortion. And then you take, again, on the indoor setting on that application for Super Ear, or you can use any other hearing aid application out there, and as long as it's got distortion being heard, then you can hear the implant or a copper source or a metallic source that's embedded in your sinus cavity, most likely, by putting the microphone from your phone when you're listening with this application with a pair of headphones that do not have a mic for speaking on the phone with on them. So you want a pair of headphones, the old school style headphones, or headphones, not a headset. And you take and you put one of the headphones in your right ear, and then you take and put the microphone of your phone, again when it's on the indoor setting, and the gain or the volume of the app is turned all the way up. It might hurt your ears a little bit, but then you put the microphone by your left ear, and you should hear the sound of a real high-pitch frequency, a high-pitched screaming type of a sound. And this would be the light or the energy, the spectrum coming out of your head that's connecting you to the supercomputer through the microwave telecommunications system. And it's actually a reserved system, I believe, for the government, that they're using terahertz, I think, to do the supercomputing operations with. And that means that they're using a laser from a satellite, and then they're connecting, or they're transitioning the laser down to a lower frequency level, and then they're projecting that to you in terahertz, instead of the way higher frequency that the laser would be, and they're using it as a connection to the supercomputer. Anyways, what you do is you take that app and you turn it on and do what I said. Set the settings to indoor, turn the volume all the way up. It may hurt your ears, but then you go around with the microphone on your phone that is picking up the noise, and you put the mic right by your left ear canal, and you will probably hear a loud screeching sound as you get close to the ear canal and move it side to side around your head, and just detect where that loud screeching sound is coming out of. And it could be your right ear too, so check your right side too by taking the right ear piece out and putting the left one in, and then try it on the right side if that doesn't work. And if it doesn't work at all, that means that they are jamming the signal in your phone, and you should be able to hear kind of an electrical hum, low pitch hum sound if they're jamming your microphone on your cell phone when you're trying this. So, I mean, as many people as I can get to do this as soon as possible, the better for me, because I may be looking at some trouble as far as, staying okay and safe here. But I should be fine. I can handle myself. So the thing is, though, that you got to get this done right away. Don't wait. And again, you can hear it with your ear, like I said in the first part of this video, and you can hear it with the application on your cell phone as well, and the frequency generator app will help you compare what frequency the pulse rate is of their signal. And that's about all I have. Again, it's DARPA that's doing this. They're using your brain activity for a database or a computer system within a robot that is basically going to be like you and very real, like just like a real person. And I believe they're militarized robots that DARPA is working on. It could even be the cyborg project, but I think it's humanoids myself, because of an experience that I had happen to me that told me that it was probably the humanoids, and neurorobotics basically is the category of which this falls under, neurorobotics. And you can look that up and find out a lot of information about DARPA and neurorobotics, and the CIA is involved. It's a big project, and they're doing this to thousands of people, unsuspecting people like us, and they're taking advantage. And it's inhumane, it's horrible, it's torture, it's terrorism, and it needs to stop. So please do what I told you to do as far as listening for this signal, and also listen for it with your cell phone app that I told you to get. super ear or another hearing aid application for your cell phone. And again, you want the distortion so that it can pick up the resonant frequency coming off of metallic objects. And you can take a copper pipe, for example, or a piece of copper, and you can put the microphone of your phone with this app up to the copper, and it will make a high-pitched screeching sound. And if it doesn't, that means your microphone is being jammed. And that is just simply the radio frequency or the internet that's going through the air, the Wi-Fi of the high-speed internet connection that's broadcast everywhere in the world, makes this copper resonate at the certain frequency that your microphone picks up. But the microphone is actually reacting to the microwaves that are coming off of the copper pipe. So it's reflecting the microwaves or conducting the microwaves, so it's a source of microwaves then, and your microphone will, the electrical activity in your microphone will react with the microwaves and create a high-pitched squealing sound. And this will be conclusive if you have with the same sound, if you have a metal implanted device in your sinus cavities, is most likely where they would be. And unless you know of another spot that you've been implanted. And that's my suggestion to you, is to follow the directions I've given you and to do it real fast and get people to know about this right away. Tell everybody. And that's about it for me. I mean, I've got another secret too, that's that you can take your camera and you can hold it up at twilight hours. You can hold the camera up to the part of the sky that the sun is setting in, and have your blinds closed, and then the seam along the window where the blinds have a little gap in them, and let a little light through. It should show on your camera, cell phone camera, that it should be a real electric blue color, and that is the spectrum from the satellite imagery system that they're using to see you with and image you with inside your home. And I figured this out, and it's pretty crazy. I figured it out by opening a letter one day in the dark in the bathroom, and I could see the electric blue color as I opened the seam of the letter from the adhesive, a semiconductor, I believe, in the adhesive caused this to happen. And it was a clear adhesive, and it showed the light even though I was in the dark of the bathroom. But again, it was at twilight hours that I did this. So that's the important thing, is that the CMOS sensor on your camera or CCD sensor will show this blue light and if your camera don't show it, you might want to try changing the settings to see this blue light at dusk and dawn. Right away when there's a little bit of light outside, that's when you take your camera and point it into the sky, and you will see an electric blue color, or a really weird blue color. And that is the spectrum that the satellite, I believe, is producing. Or it could just be the blue wavelengths that are coming down from, or hitting the Earth from not having the sun's light shining, and the other light colors of the spectrum are at higher amplitudes than the blue color of the spectrum of light, and these blue wavelengths are too short to make it down to the ground. So they are making it down to the ground in the morning, right away when the sun is not even risen yet. You can see them with your cell phone camera, and also right away at dark when the sun goes down. Before it's completely dark, you can see them with your cell phone camera. And this is my discovery. My name is Dennis Thill, and I want credit for it. So please try these things out that I told you, and hopefully it helps you out and brings you some relief in your life. So good luck, and be careful with this. This could be a dangerous thing that you're doing by following my directions, but try it anyway, because the more people that know about this, then the more we have a chance at getting it to stop. So let's get this over with and get it done. Thanks, and have a nice day. Hopefully you're not fighting too hard today. And take care. Thank you.